Hey guys, it's the first week of December here in Japan, and as you can see, I've already gotten pretty festive just here in my kitchen. And yesterday I went to Don Quixote to pick up some souvenirs and omiyage for my friends and family back home. I've got a bunch of different types of people that I'm shopping for Christmas when I come home. So I'm going to show you today what I bought and kind of why I bought what I did. There are certain categories that make great Japanese souvenirs. So I'll show you what I chose and why I chose it and who it would be perfect for. So today's video, I'm just going to show you what I got, who I got it for, and why I got it. All right, let's get started. All right, guys, so I'm here standing in my kitchen, and on my floor is my full spread of awesome omiyage and souvenirs that I'm going to bring for my family in America. So I've divided them into a couple of categories. So in general, this is going to be the everybody pile. Although they are unique, they're also pretty likable and mild. Nothing too crazy on this side. As we get closer to this side, we get some more strange stuff and some kind of crazy stuff. So I'll go into why I think these are really attractive gifts for some foreigners and why you want to avoid it for certain other foreigners. So these asparagus biscuits are pretty, they're basically sesame flavored, kind of like pretzels, and they're pretty agreeable. Anybody who eats them is going to say, oh, like a sesame pretzel, that's great. But they do make great just snacks to give out to people. This is a 6-pack. I want to say it was like 300 yen or about $3 USD. So we've got these are chocolate covered, it's like those cookie sticks that you'd get in the supermarket and dip it in chocolate, or like Dunkaroos kind of. Does anyone remember Dunkaroos? But basically, it's a little like crunchy biscuit dipped in chocolate with weird shapes that I think are pretty cool. So a lot of people like these. It's delicious, so no one would complain about that. Actually, this might be all year round, but they do have specialty thank you boxes. Now this one has a range of different chocolates, I think 5 different ones, and it's just full of chocolates in here. This was 300 yen. I found one for 298 yen. I'll probably pop these boxes open and just like give a sampling of them to each of my friends because they have some pretty cool chocolates in here. I think they just make such an attractive and charming and interesting gift. So everybody loves these. Now I'll move on to this one. The Rainbow Barrel. This is a time-saving miracle. It's got 24 little bags of treats. It's got a variety of 7 different treats. Along the bottom, you can see there's like a strawberry one. What is that? Like a Japanese M&M. Chocolate-covered coffee. There's like a lemon candy, some jelly beans, some yogurt-flavored things. So basically, this will give a small bag of treats to 24 people. And I think that's such a great way, especially if you have a lot of people on your Christmas list or your souvenir list. I think this makes such a great impact. It's a nice size portion, and the marketing is very cute on the bags. Choco Baby. So I think these make great gifts. I think this one was about 500 yen. I want to say it was about 500 yen. It could have been cheaper because I got 2 of them. I remember thinking this is a steal. This is so awesome. So I would definitely recommend these. I got these at Don Quixote. Next is everybody's favorite Kit Kat. Now we know Japan specializes in really interesting flavors of Kit Kat. Kind of the classic is the green tea. Here I have 2 different varieties. Now a native Japanese person or somebody who drinks a lot of matcha could tell you the flavor difference without looking. But when you look at them, of course, the candy itself is going to be darker and probably more like bitter and matcha-y. This one's going to be maybe more creamy. But these are both really popular with foreigners, and they're really cool, and they're also really delicious. I feel like you won't offend anybody by giving them one of these. They'll probably be surprised and delighted for this delicious treat. Up next, this is a seasonal variety, and I had to stock up on them while they're here. But they're not cheap, so I could only get a couple bags. And so basically, they're a strawberry tiramisu. And it looks like this. Now I did sneak a couple to taste them. They basically are like a cream-based Kit Kat with like a slight strawberry flavor, but it's mostly just a little bit sour and sweet. I wouldn't say it's like super strawberry-y, but it does have a little tang to it. So I think these will be really nice. And again, all of these are very, need to focus. Okay. All of these are very satisfying treats. There's nothing zany about any of these things. Up next, we've got the classic Pocky. You can even get this in America now because it's become so popular. This is a pack of 9. I think this was 300 yen. I mean, it's a pretty good deal. It's also got strawberry. And then this is kind of an interesting one. It's salad flavored. So I'm really curious myself to see what these taste like. So I wonder how it's going to be. Okay, this is probably another cheat, another life hack when it comes to omiyage. The onigiri senbei are just like the gold standard when it comes to onigiri. So I believe this has either, yeah, I think it has 16 packs in here. Family pack. Okay, so this has 16 smaller bags. You can see. And it's just such a great size to let people taste onigiri senbei and get hooked on them. And many people are surprised to find that, wow, these are really good. It has seaweed, and I didn't think I would like it, but it's actually really good. It has kind of like a caramelly, salty, minerally seaweed flavor that's not offensive, but so Japanese and so interesting. I think these are rice crackers, but I think these are just really interesting and addicting. So I would recommend these 100%. So here we've got some other senbei that are not onigiri. We've got some sweet rice ones. We've got some like iced sweet ones. We've got some that have crackers in here, so for enough for 16 people. Or no, they're individually wrapped, so these go really far. I think that's why I got them. You get 32 individually wrapped treats in here, and I think that will be really useful. Last senbei, we've got these Japanese black sugar. It's kind of like a molasses coated senbei rice cake. From what I can remember, that's what you call it. Then over at the Aeon Market, I was able to find these little grab bags of omiyage. Okay, so these are great. It has a sampling of like a crunchy snack, a chocolate snack, a fruity snack, a corn snack, and then a jelly snack. And this is like maybe 100 yen. I think these are so awesome and convenient, and it gives whoever you give it to a range of different flavors. This is just so easy and so perfect. It's just perfectly balanced of all the, like a sampling of everything. So I really like that. So we're about to get into the zany section. We're 10 minutes in, so thanks for your patience. Okay. So what is this? This is sugar rusk. Now I didn't know what a rusk was before I came to Japan. I think it's a like a French dessert or like something you drink with tea, and it's like kind of like a biscotti, but it's a thinner slice of kind of a French bread that's got butter and sugar, and it's baked so it gets crispy. That's my image of it, but we don't really have this in Florida from what I can remember. So this is a sugar rusk one. It's gonna taste kind of like like sugar toast. So these are gonna be really good. Just simple, nothing crazy or complicated. It's just sweet and flavorful corn snack. And next we've got tonkatsu sauce. So this is gonna have like a sweet, almost like ketchup-y barbecue sauce kind of flavor. Again, I think these are gonna be a real crowd pleaser. So I think this is a great choice. For a bag like this, I think it was 300, it was less than 300 yen for 30 of these. So these really will go far, and a lot of people will be able to try these out. So these are such wins. And this last one is a porn potage soup, which I don't know, I had never knew what potage was before I came to Japan. I think it's like a European soup, maybe called pottage abroad, but they say potages here. So this is basically kind of like a cream corn soup. I think it's really creamy and salty and a little bit sweet. I really like these. I think umayable is what they're called, and they are definitely umai and awesome. So now we're going into some seasonal items and then to some scary items. Okay, one last thing. There's this Merry Christmas fugashi, and from what I heard, fugashi is kind of like the Japanese black sugar flavored tube rice treat. So I think this is going to be a nice sweet one, but I could be wrong. But those are just so easy to put together. People love them. They're very flavorful, and you can't lose with those. Okay, so we're about to go into like crazy snack territory, I think. So previously, I'd been talking about snacks that are agreeable to anyone. They're savory or crunchy or salty, or they share a little bit of culture, but they're not too wild, or they're creamy and chocolatey, and they're similar to something in America, but they're, uniquely Japan. But these are like pushing the limit. I mean, for a lot of foreigners, it's like, so I've had experience where you hand somebody a snack and they're like, wow, this is so weird. So here's something that's kind of on the milder side, but it's still kind of cool. It's a wasabi flavored, like crispy, it's kind of like Ritz bits, like they're Ritz crackers with a cheese inside, but obviously it's different, and they have kind of like a caramelized outside that are really more crispy. And this is gonna have wasabi flavor. I think this is gonna be really fun to have that wasabi flavor, and it's that unique Japanese flavor. Here's another one that is like a unique Japanese spice. So, a coworker described to me what this was, and I've already forgotten, but basically it's gonna be nice and spicy for the people to enjoy. This is another one of the omaibos that you wouldn't give to grandma, but you would give it to somebody who you're like, what's the weirdest thing you've eaten in Japan? The people who ask that will probably like that. Here's another one that is, it's like beef and also wasabi. So I think these are actually going to be really tasty. I want to sneak a bite of these. They're only 10 in here. You can really load up on these. But I think these will be really cool for someone to try. So here's a bag of snacks that actually has a variety of Japanese like finger snacks or bar snacks, different nuts and crisps. But here we see, it's just a dried fish. Like each of the little pouches in here, there are 6 pouches, has an assortment of these treats, and there are dried fish in there. Unbelievable. Here's some more like bar snacks that I think are pretty tasty. More fish here, more fish here. This one is a bag of maybe 12 or more. I think it's such a good deal, so that everybody gets to try this stuff. I don't want to overrate and say that these are frightening snacks, but I have experienced where you give somebody something like, wow, isn't this a unique thing? Isn't this really interesting? Don't you want to try it? And then there's this reaction of, wow, this is like dangerous to eat, or this is so beyond weird. So I think you want to kind of understand what your different groups of friends, your different types of friends, what they appreciate, what they would enjoy. So just take that in mind. So here are 3 categories, like sweet and creamy, tasty, crunchy, salty, and then kind of zany. And I think whatever you choose for your friends, they're going to appreciate. And I'm really hoping that my friends really enjoy it. So this is basically my haul for Don Quixote. Oh, it keeps going blurry. Sorry, guys. My treats. And so I'm going to lug them up in my big suitcase. And I pretty much have all of my Christmas souvenir shopping done. That said, I will be stopping by Tokyo before I get on the airplane, so I might buy more omiyage. It seems like the stores in the airport and in Tokyo have such great deals and such interesting products, so I doubt this is the last of my haul. But I just wanted to give you a general overview of what I bought, why I bought it, and kind of who the audience is for the different snacks. So I hope that helps you in buying the snacks for your own family and friends, or I hope it got you excited about Christmas to see like what you're going to get. So thank you guys for watching. Let's have a Merry Christmas, and I hope to see you very soon. Merry Christmas! See you soon, guys. Thanks.